This podcast contains discussions of violence, crime, and disturbing themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Murder, kidnapping, cults.
Where the trail goes cold, we keep digging.
But let's be honest, we're not professionals, we're not detectives, not criminologists, and we're not even that good at puzzles.
We're just two amateurs with a microphone, way too much curiosity, and a love for good mystery.
We're definitely going to get it wrong. We'll probably go off on tangents, but we'll have fun.
And hopefully, so will you.
This is Dead Ends.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Here we are.
We're here again. This is technically our fourth episode now.
Yeah, it feels like a nice milestone.
Yes, it's been a few weeks as well.
Yeah.
It's not actually been 4 weeks, it's been more than that because we've taken a little break in between, didn't we? Between 2 and 3. So it does feel interesting. We actually, it's caught up to us now as well. With our first episode went live last week. What did you think?
I think we learned a lot from that first episode.
I found it really fun listening to it back and thinking, oh, that's only like 4 weeks ago and we knew nothing.
Yeah. And it's funny because we, like in terms of recording, doing videos, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We've done that a ton in work.
Yeah.
But when it's
this,
it's so different.
We're just learning new things every week.
Yeah.
Just simple things like, oh, I need to make sure the windows are closed.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because that's going to pick up on the recording.
Yeah.
And also, I'd like to, from a listener, from sister, Claire, she pointed out that from the first episode, she was cringing because we were asking whether bones had DNA. I forgot that we'd even talked about that until I listened to it and I thought, oh my God. And I was in Spain last week listening to it and I was just literally laying on this sunbed, like screaming at myself inside going, of course bones have fucking DNA, you idiot.
Yeah. And we did do that in science and stuff at school.
Yeah.
And just from general common sense.
It's so stupid.
But in the moment.
I think we were very nervous on that first one. And I'm not saying that we're any better now. We still don't know shit.
Yeah.
And we will be second guessing ourselves all the way through this. Yeah. But it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go through that.
And hopefully there'll be people out there who are asking the same question.
There probably are people that are actually legit asking that, not because they're nervous. So I'm hoping we're helping those people out.
Yes, yeah. Any question is welcome here.
But it's cool because I think we'll just like learn things, like we'll read up about things along the way. And then as and when we do learn things, we will pop on here and refer back to previous episodes and just explain that, yes, bones do have DNA. Yes.
Everything has DNA.
It's so stupid.
That's why it's so useful, I guess.
Yeah. And then obviously our second one just came out this week.
Yeah.
That we're recording now. That was the one for Jean Bonnet with my dad.
Yes.
So that's fun.
Yeah. And by the time you're listening to this,
who knows where we are?
Yeah. They'll at least have episode 3.
At least.
Which was Kathleen Peterson.
Yes.
So in theory, that's the one you've just listened to.
I'm hoping so. If you've been following, that'd be great.
Or if you're not, you can
part of our cult.
Yeah,
starting our own
cult, the Dead Ends
pod cult.
Yeah.
So also something else special happened this week.
Peter. Yeah, it was my birthday. You have to guess how old I am. Probably because we're only on episode 4. The people listening probably know how old I am.
Probably.
Because most of them probably know us.
But in the future,
when you're listening, have a guess.
And how old I am. If you guess right, you get a t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You get a Dead Ends pod t-shirt.
Yeah. That's exciting, actually. I want one of those t-shirts.
Yeah, we need to start getting that sorted. We were just talking about this before we started recording. And we are excited to eventually have some merch.
Yeah.
I think we did mention it in the last one. We do have t-shirts somewhere, but
we've got it in the background ready to go. We just need to hit that.
Maybe by the time you listen to this one, there are t-shirts. So go check that out.
Yeah.
Maybe they're there now.
Go and have a look and you'll be surprised either way.
But we'll be posting everything anyway on our Instagram. And thank you so much to everyone who's already been listening and the support. It's been, I didn't expect
No.
I mean, it's not been like amazing, like hundreds and hundreds of people, but there's been quite a lot more than I thought would be listening.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like
no one. I thought it'd be me.
Yeah.
Just me listening to it.
Yeah, so it is nice.
But yeah, thank you so much. I actually have a little bit of trivia I just thought I'd open this episode with. I thought it was really fun.
I haven't heard this.
Yeah, this is quite fun. So I found out recently, so you know Gavin and Stacey, the program?
Yeah.
All the characters' names are based on famous serial killers. Yeah, I know.
What the hell?
I know. So Gavin Shipman, who's the main guy, he's named after Harold Shipman. He's an English doctor and one of the most prolific serial killers in modern history, with an estimated 250 victims over roughly 30 years.
No way.
Stacey West is named after Fred and Rose West. There's a Netflix documentary on at the minute, and they're a couple who were linked to 12 killings that occurred between 1967 and 1987. Smithy, who's James Corden, is it?
I'm not sure.
I think it's James Corden. Neil Smithy is named after George Joseph Smith, and he's an English serial killer and bigamist who was convicted and subsequently hanged for the murders of 3 women in 1915.
No way.
And Pete Sutcliffe is Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper. So that popped up on Lad Bible on my Instagram the other day, and I thought that's quite I saved it instantly thinking this is juicy.
Yeah. That's such a great
there's
decision making, casting progress.
I don't know why they've made those decisions. I don't think it's not related in whatsoever to murders.
There'll be someone as they're filming just laughing in the back of
it'll be one of someone like us that's like, I'm just gonna sneak this in. No one's even gonna notice.
No one will know.
Because I never noticed, but yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a Gavin and Stacey murder trip there for you.
Yeah, I like it.
But this is a different episode today.
Yeah, a mini episode.
We're hoping that it will be slightly shorter than our usual episodes, but
we'll find out.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing things a bit different.
The stories are mini. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it a bit differently to our normal episodes. So this week, instead of covering one case together, we've each found 2 cases with a common theme, and we're going to take turns telling each other about them. I've actually only got one this week. It's been a busy week, and it's a good one, so hopefully you'll forgive me.
Yeah.
But we thought, since the final movie to the Conjuring franchise has just come out in cinema, we thought it would only be fitting to cover the infamous paranormal investigators and their many haunted cases, Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Ed and Lorraine, I love
And
the
this
Conjuring.
is also a little shout out to our friend Katie, because she mentioned this to me in the cinema. She said, it'd be really cool if you did one on them.
Yeah.
And that's when the ball started rolling. So thank you so much, Katie.
Yeah, and that was 2 days ago.
That was 2 days ago.
That's how responsive to feedback we are.
But yeah, the movie was good.
It was great, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I love a good horror. It was ticked all the boxes.
It did. I was saying, whenever people ask this week, I've been like, because it's been such a long time period between the first one.
The universe is huge.
It's huge. But that first one, I was so scared of it.
Yeah.
Because I was so much younger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Me, I like the story and I loved the film and it was scary and everything, but I was like, I just wish I could get back to that.
Wish I could be
feeling.
Innocent again.
Yeah.
Super innocent, scary.
Where you can't even walk home. There was one time I had to ask my dad to walk down the street and get me from the bus stop because I was too scared.
When I was a child, I had to have my dad play his PlayStation game in his bedroom next door to mine and my brother's bedroom because I couldn't fall asleep because I thought aliens were going to come and get me. So
did they come?
Maybe. I'm not going to confess or I'm not going to deny or admit anything. So we're going to cover Ed and Lorraine Warren. So we've both picked some of their cases and we're going to chat about them. But just for anyone who doesn't know who they are and hasn't watched The Conjuring, absolutely go get that off Netflix now and go watch it. But anyway, Ed and Lorraine are a husband and wife paranormal investigative team, and they're authors from Connecticut. Ed was born in 1926. He was a former Navy veteran and police officer turned demonologist. I love that.
Such a good title.
And Lorraine was born 1927, and she was a self-claimed clairvoyant and light trance medium. Together, they founded the New England Society for Psychic Research in 1952, which is now the oldest ghost hunting group in New England. And they went on to investigate over 10,000 cases of alleged hauntings and supernatural events. These include the Amityville Horror House, the Annabelle doll, and the Enfield poltergeist, which basically they're all inspired to movies. Yeah. Most of the I think all the is that all the countries? Oh, and Annabelle's its own thing, but yeah. But it's all from that universe. All the movies got inspired from these cases, basically.
Yeah, and they've got loads of cases, so many that aren't in the movies.
They're both members of the Roman Catholic Church, including their daughter that they had, Judy Warren, and the family believed that demonic forces were likely to possess those who lack faith. So that's me. Sorry. I'm going to hell.
Just watching the eyes as they turn red in this episode.
The couple also lectured in their field. They authored many books about the paranormal and their cases. They even trained others to become demonologists themselves.
Yeah.
That's quite fun. Whilst the Warrens' name has become very infamous in paranormal circles and pop culture, critics have often dismissed their investigations, calling the work blarney. That's a direct quote.
Blarney?
Blarney.
I've never heard that word.
You're blarney, mate.
You're blarney.
It's Australian.
Is it?
I don't know. No, I don't know, but it sounds it. Blarney.
Blimey. Blimey.
And he described them, critics have described them as tellers of meaningless ghost stories and at worst, dangerous frauds. Aww. However, despite whether you believe it or not, their legacy in the supernatural field is undeniable. Ed died, unfortunately, on the 23rd of August, 2006. Lorraine died on April 18th, 2009. They were both buried at Stepney Cemetery in Connecticut. Judy is still alive. I've put she is now, and I've not looked at her age. I think I didn't go back to it, but I think she's like 71, basically. She's quite old.
Is she?
Yeah, she's fair old. But she's married, and she's continuing her parents' legacy. She helps run the New England Society group, the Warren Occult Museum that's in their house. It has now closed. It closed in 2019. This is because the house was in a part of a neighborhood, and because of the movies, it was drawing too many tourists and stuff and too much noise. So the neighborhood basically said, this can't go on, it's too busy.
Right.
So they've closed it down, but Judy and her husband still have many of the haunted items, including the Annabelle doll, and they take them to paranormal conventions.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. That's
go
a little
visit
bit.
Annabelle.
Yeah. Well, they'll bring them to you apparently.
Yeah.
Just go to a convention and she'll be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically who they are, what they're about.
And I guess it says in the film, whether or not you believe in the paranormal, they did a lot for making this field more reputable and
absolutely.
And
they've
so
carried a lot forward from it. And
yeah, which is great for us and probably a lot of people listening who enjoy the paranormal.
Absolutely.
Whether or not you believe,
it's fun.
It's fun. Yeah,
It's fun.
yeah.
So go on, you start. What story have you got first?
Okay. Oh yes, and I've written.
I'm sorry, not story. We're not going to be the critics. What case?
What case?
Yes.
I have written it in a story-like fashion,
I'm
so I'm going to read it.
Okay. Yeah.
I have selected, because I haven't seen this in a film. Maybe there is one. The Southend Werewolf.
Okay. Southend is in like London.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I think maybe near Enfield.
Nice.
Oh, we'll find out.
Okay.
I should know this.
I'm not going to jump forward. Go on. Yeah.
You'll find out. Yeah. So imagine this. You're 9 years old, playing outside on a warm afternoon in 1952. Suddenly a strange chill creeps through your body. You feel sick, your stomach turning, your head spinning, and then something primal takes over. You rip a fence post from the ground, teeth sinking into the wire mesh like a rabid animal. Your parents stare in horror. This isn't their son anymore. This is something else. Something wild.
I love this.
Something feral.
Oh.
That boy was Bill Ramsey, a name that would later echo through police stations, hospitals, and even across the Atlantic to the USA.
Okay.
Because this was in Britain. To many, he became known as the Southend Werewolf. Over the next 4 decades, Ramsey's life would be stalked by uncontrollable rages, wolf-like transformations, and violent encounters that left doctors, nurses, and even seasoned police terrified. And when paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren heard this story, they believed Ramsay was dealing with more than madness. They believed he was possessed by a demonic force.
Of course.
Which is why they were,
Classic.
If they didn't believe that, they probably wouldn't have gone over.
Yeah.
So we're going to look
Dive
at the story of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Southend-on-Sea.
Oh, okay.
That's where.
That's the place.
That's somewhere down south.
I don't know where that is.
I should have looked this up on a map, but we're from the north for context of England. So anywhere below Manchester, and we're kind of like
where?
Oh, it's literally on the coast, yeah. Oh, it's by the beach.
Well, I'm guessing if it said on sea.
On sea, yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of in the name. This is like another bloody hell. This is like another. Is there DNA?
Is there DNA?
God damn it!
There's going to be people. Oh,
don't judge us.
So where the River Thames comes out to the east of London,
that's where it is.
It's there in would that be the estuary?
I don't know.
The Thames estuary.
Sure. Guess it's as good as mine. Google.
We'll say that for now.
Cool.
Okay, so
I like it. Yeah.
Bill Ramsay. His journey began with that childhood incident. So the ripping up of the fence post.
When he's 9.
He was 9. That actually happened, yeah.
Oh, right.
That's something he did
That's not, I thought maybe you just you were like, I'm just going to make this story just to add.
That fully happened. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And this is why everyone was a bit like, this is weird.
Okay.
But then for the next 15 years, life carried on quite normally. He grew up, married, had 3 children, and on the surface, just a normal working class man.
Yep.
But shadows don't stay buried forever. By the late 60s, Ramsay was plagued by disturbing nightmares. He dreamed of his wife fleeing from him in terror while he chased her down. He'd wake to the sound of ragged breathing, panting animal-like, only to realise it was coming from his own chest. For years, these episodes simmered under the surface. Then, in 1983, the beast returned. So one night he's in the pub having a few drinks and he excuses himself to the bathroom and he's looking into the mirror, and instead of seeing his own reflection in his mind, he sees a wolf. So wild eyes, wild hair, hands turning into claws. Okay. And when he returned to his friends, he just went on a rage sort of.
Oh, right. He just went crazy,
went ballistic.
Went mad.
Yeah.
Right,
so
okay.
He attacked a companion in the car, snarling, clawing like an animal.
Oh.
And that was just the start. So later that same year, he began suffering chest pains.
Yeah.
And so they took him to the hospital. At first he's fine. They're just taking his blood pressure. And I think as they're inflating the blood pressure cuff for that, he just bites this woman on the arm, the nurse. And so he's fully going for it. So he's roaring, he's throwing stuff everywhere. And so witnesses say he had superhuman strength. So they're all trying to restrain him. But
that's actually what witnesses said is like.
Yeah, so this is all him. He is.
Was he quite
this.
A jacked guy generally?
I don't know. I might find a picture of him. I don't think so. This is why they were so confused. Because he's just a normal guy.
Right. He's not
No.
Arnie coming in here.
No, he's just a normal,
yeah,
working class guy.
Right.
And so it took loads of people, and they also had to tranquilize him to actually get him to stop.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. And then in 1984, he goes to the hospital again, and they call police. But again, the same thing. He's so strong that it just takes all these people to subdue him. And sort of the police are they have no explanation.
Yeah.
And he's put some of the police in hospital. The doctors didn't know what to do though, so they just let him walk free.
It's a different time.
It is a different time. Yeah. They're just
yeah.
And so this is where the press pick up on it, and they describe a werewolf in Southend.
Okay.
And this is how Ed and Lorraine find out about it.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah.
But before that, there's one more thing. So 1987, he makes a citizen's arrest on a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know what the guy was doing, but he's legitimately just performed this citizen's arrest. Again, different time.
Yeah.
I don't think people would potentially try that these days. When the police arrive, the same thing happens. He snaps. So he's snarling, acting all werewolfy on them. And so the witnesses said his face seemed to change, twisting into something monstrous. Oh. And again, they had to tranquilize him.
to calm him down.
To calm him down. So they had to do 2
his
tranquilizers.
Face was changing.
I think just like his
demeanor.
yeah,
Right.
rather than he's not growing hair.
There's fur.
Yeah.
Sir, you have fur on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you furry? So they took him to the hospital. They ran MRIs, X-rays, psych evaluations, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no brain damage, no chemical imbalance, no sign of mental illness.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
And so now enter Ed and Lorraine Warren. So they saw this on TV in the media, and Lorraine claimed that she sensed, even from afar, Ramsay wasn't suffering from a medical disorder. He's possessed.
Right. Yeah.
So they contacted the Southend police. They met Ramsay and his wife, and he convinced them that an exorcism is the only way forward. So they convinced Ramsay,
right,
you need an exorcism.
Yeah, they do that, don't they? A lot.
Yeah. That's the go-to, really, isn't it?
That's their thing.
So they bought a flight, which was sponsored by a newspaper.
Oh.
So a tabloid paid for their flight to the UK.
Okay.
So they could get the
Oh,
gossip
right.
type.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Yeah.
And there was a church there with Bishop Robert McKenna, and they performed the ritual there. So for 30 minutes, Ramsay sat calmly as Latin prayers were spoken around him. And then his body convulsed, face twisted, hands curled into claws. Witnesses say he let out an animalistic snarl and lunged at the bishop.
Oh.
But he keeps going, keeps reading the prayers. As you see in the movies,
Is this Ed who's doing
No, this is the bishop.
The bishop.
So
is Ed and Lorraine there in the room?
They're there, yeah. But you
and
have
they're
to...
just like, they're there for like moral support / demonologists,
I think
specialists.
Literally it was like...
Consultants.
They would investigate,
and
Ed was like the demonologist specialist. Lorraine was the clairvoyant. And so they passed that on to the church.
Yeah.
But the church would then have to send an actual exorcist.
Right.
So I think, like in the films, he does one of the exorcisms in the Conjuring house, which I think he did in real life. But that wasn't like the norm. Normally it would be like the exorcist would come.
Yeah.
But this worked. So they performed this exorcism and Ramsay just slumps in his chair. And according to Ramsay, that's the last time the werewolf ever surfaced.
That's great.
So he went on a TV program and he said since the exorcism, the attacks have ceased and he just lived a quiet, normal life.
No way.
Like, yeah. So that's the story. Like he goes full wolf in timeline. So age 9, the very first thing. So that's where he rips the fence post from the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
And sort of his parents are like, this is really weird. 15 years later, he has these visions of chasing his wife.
Yeah.
Kind of like Thriller, I guess. It's got that kind of vibe, hasn't it?
Michael Jackson's playing in the background.
Yeah. But luckily, this was before that video came out. So maybe
so who ripped off who?
Maybe he was inspired by this. Yeah, we'll have to find that out. 83 is the pub, 1983, and the first hospital rampage. 84 is the second hospital thing.
Yep.
Same thing, has to be tranquilized. 87 is the citizen's arrest.
Yep. For whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever reason. Cool. So 12 officers had to restrain him.
Oh, man.
That's how strong he was.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that is weird.
It's so strong.
Especially if he's just average Joe. I mean, maybe he hits the gym a little bit, but...
Police in the 80s were probably pretty strong.
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
So then...
I've got questions, but I'm going to hold them. Go on.
We're nearly there on timeline. So 89 is where Ed and Lorraine come and perform the exorcism. And after that, he's a normal guy.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Damn. He's getting round.
Yeah. Get him on the podcast. What do you think of Bill's story?
Well, so... I mean, every part of me wants to obviously believe the possession. And I will admit, as much as I'm not, I mean, should I admit this on a podcast that we're doing about paranormal? I mean, I'm not a full ghost believer.
Yeah.
I love it, but I don't believe.
Yeah. I think a healthy amount of skepticism is good in these things because you
That said, I would absolutely love to be a part of like in a room watching an exorcism happen.
Yes.
That would be insane. 100%. And I'd be like when I go to Disney, I'd be like, yes, I believe.
Yeah. And I think regardless of whether you believe in any sort of spiritual powers or exorcism type stuff, for the people, because they believe, even if it is just something that's within themselves that they're creating. I'm not saying that's what I believe.
Yeah.
Even if they are doing that because they believe it's real.
Yeah.
Actually having an exorcist probably does help from a psychological point of view.
Oh yeah. Like that was the key, the solving for his.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everything in me tells me that this is a mental health concern. It's like, I mean, it feels like it's body dysmorphia, but it's not that I'm not seeing my body too big or too small or whatever. I'm seeing it as a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's saying he's seeing in the mirror.
Like, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm a wolf. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a good one though.
I've got some theories as well.
Okay,
so to like, so there's a demonic lycanthropy.
Yep.
Which is the paranormal explanation.
That's the one we all secretly hope for.
Yeah, so that's when the demon is possessed him and is manifesting as this werewolf.
Is it a demon wolf?
It could be. Or a demon werewolf.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Lupin.
What, from Harry Potter?
Yeah. He's a ghost, isn't he now?
Connections.
Yeah, that's a stretch. So there's the demonic one. There's one called clinical lycanthropy. So this is a medical explanation. So there's a rare condition where a person truly believes they're transforming into an animal. It's been documented for centuries. They report physically feeling their teeth grow, hair grow, hands twisting. So like they're feeling what they think is that transformation.
Yeah.
And they act out in that way.
How they perceive it.
Yeah. So it could be a neurological condition.
Yeah.
So there was one, a form of epilepsy that can cause hallucinations and rage and experiences like this. So it could be that something is causing that. So he fully is experiencing that.
Yeah.
But actually it's a medical.
Yeah.
Or it could be a mental health.
Because I'd be interested to see like what his family was like, beforehand. Did he have a pet dog or something? Like something that he's latched onto that's, I don't know. Yeah. Something that he's witnessed or...
Because it started at age 9. So
that's what I mean.
Something must have triggered.
Like, was he like 5 and had a pet dog and it got run over or something and that's traumatized him and he's now the dog? Or, do you know what I mean? It's always something like that when you watch. Yeah. But that's a good case.
Yeah. It's so different from all the others that I was like...
Yeah. I wonder, because there is that movie, American Werewolf in London.
Maybe that's the one. Yeah.
Maybe that's... I feel like I've watched that once and I feel like I was too young.
And it was this sort of thing.
Yeah, it was pretty terrifying, if I remember rightly.
Someone will have to tell us, is there a movie about the Southend Werewolf? We could search it, but...
There must be.
More fun.
Someone tells us.
Yeah.
No, I love it. That's a great case.
Nice.
Good choice.
Yeah. And honestly, I never thought we'd talk about werewolves on this podcast.
But here we are.
Episode 4. So it just shows you never know where you'll go.
Absolutely.
So do you have a case for us?
Yes. Yes. So I'm doing... I love this one. This is one of the things that got me hooked on like supernatural, like watching horror films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's the Amityville horror house case.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good one. So I've only got this one today, but I've written quite a lot about it, so hopefully.
And it's a big case.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, even what I've written down does not do it justice at all. I'm just going to say that up front. You could go, like, there's so much to it. So much to, like, dive into. Because it's, like, I'll explain, obviously, but there's kind of 2 cases within it.
Right.
If that makes sense. And they're both, yeah. So anyway, this is a case that the Warrens were really well known for. It actually says on Google, like, this is probably one of the most well-known ones for them. I think that kind of put them on the map in a way,
Mm.
especially with like the movies, because there's been a lot of like film adaptations and stuff like that.
And they had Amityville movies before Conjuring, didn't they? Even
That's what I mean. Yeah. I think there was one with like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
love that one.
So yeah, this is a very well-known case. There's loads of film adaptations, loads of documentaries, books, everything. There's loads on it. So this case was actually brought to the Warrens in 1975. And this is when George and Kathy Lutz, I think that's how you say the last name, Lutz. I'm going to say Lutz, move into a 6-bedroom, 3-story Dutch colonial home at 112 Ocean Ave in Amityville, New York. And they move in with their 3 children and their dog. But after 28 days of living in the property, the family fled, abandoning all their possessions, claiming they were terrorized by paranormal and possibly demonic activity. These activities include dreadful apparitions, bubbling green slime, red-eyed pig heads, levitating beds, and sinister cries to get out. So the tale has been retold many, many times, and it has morphed slightly each time. So we don't really know exactly what happened, because it's one of those kind of like myths that just, you go to the pub and they go, oh, did you hear about this? And it keeps getting adapted. But in every single version, there is always this local Catholic priest that the Lutz have asked to come and bless the house. In some versions, the priest tells the family that he senses a sinister presence in one of the upstairs bedrooms and suggests the family doesn't sleep in that room. In the book, the priest is slapped across the face and gets told to get out.
By the demon.
Yeah.
Right.
And in the movie, he's attacked by a swarm of flies. So the priest is just not having a great time at all.
Yeah.
But then when they've moved into this house, the strange activity escalates, doors get slammed and shut at all hours. The house gets really icy cold, even with fires blazing in the fireplace. Yet this oozing slime, described as red in some accounts, green and black in others, that begins appearing on walls and carpets. One night, Kathy, the mother, claimed she aged into the body of a 90-year-old crone. Another time, a pig-like face with glowing eyes appeared at a bedroom window. And on their final night, just before they ran out, the terror peaked, and George said that Kathy levitated and slid from the bed, while upstairs the children's bed slammed against the floorboards. Lights flickered, and something unseen stalked the room. By the morning, the children were shaken and claimed they had been paralyzed in their beds, unable to escape. And this is when they fled 112 Ocean Ave on January the 14th, 1976, leaving everything behind, never to return. So this all stems from a real horrific evidence that took place. I say real because no one knows if what Kathy and George have claimed was actually true.
Right.
The Kathy and George stuff happened in 1975. And that's when the Warrens come in and have a look and all this. But the year before, 23-year-old Ronald Defoe Jr. is living in his house with his family, wakes up very early one morning, takes a high-powered rifle and kills his entire family in their beds. So Ronald, also known as Butch, was the eldest child of the Defoe family. He worked with his father at a car dealership in Brooklyn. His relationship with his father wasn't great. It was reportedly strained. He was known for having a reputation for using drugs like LSD, heroin, for drinking and fighting. But on the morning of the 13th of November, 1974, at around 3 a.m., Butch takes a 35 caliber lever action Marlin rifle. I'm not even going to try it. It was like Marlin 336C rifle.
Yeah.
If there's gun experts out there, go nuts. I don't know.
Yeah.
A rifle. And he proceeds to his mother and father's bedroom, shoots his father, Ronald Defoe Sr., shoots his mother, Louise Defoe, and then his 4 siblings, Dawn, Allison, Mark, and John. The children had been killed by single shots, while the parents had each received 2 shots. Some evidence suggests that Louise Defoe and her daughter Allison were awake at the time of their deaths, but all family members were found laying face down in their beds with their hands raised above their heads. And what's really weird is that no one in the neighborhood reported hearing any gunshots, and there was no signs of any struggles in the house. No screaming, nothing.
No way.
So after murdering his family, Ronald then takes a bath. Butch Ronald. He takes a bath, changes his clothes, disposes of evidence like the murder weapon, bloody clothing, and then goes to work. He's a mechanic. So he's working with his dad at his car dealership. So he just goes to work. And then that evening at 6:30 p.m., so he spent the whole day at work, he then goes to Henry's Bar in Amityville, Long Island, New York, which is just down the road from his house. And he goes in and declares, "You've got to help me. I think my mother and father are shot." So then Butch takes a small group of people to his house, and they then find each family member dead in their bed. One of the group, which is Butch's friend, Joe Yeswick, Joe Yeswick, made an emergency call to the Amityville Police Department. And then Butch was then taken to the local police station for his own protection after suggesting to police officers at the scene of the crime that the killings had been carried out by a mob hitman named Louis Fellini. However, an interview at the station exposed serious inconsistencies in his version of the events. And then the following day, he actually confesses to carrying out the killing himself after Fellini, the alleged hitman, had an alibi proving that he was out of the state at the time of killings.
Yeah.
So once he's confessed, Butch tells detectives, "Once I started, I just couldn't stop. It went so fast."
Oh my God.
Yeah. So his trial begins on October 14. I got that bit from an American website. From the 14th of October, 1975. And his lawyer, William Weber, he claims basically that Butch was driven mad by a satanic presence in the house and pled not guilty by reason of insanity. The judge didn't buy the devil made me do it defense.
Yeah.
And on the 21st November 1975, the judge sentences Butch to 6 consecutive life sentences. Butch is then held at Sullivan Correctional Facility in the town of Fallsburg, New York, until his death at 69 on the 12th of March 2021. It's not long ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, on all his appeals and requests to the parole board were denied. And also, which is a little bit weird, the official cause to his death has not been released to the public. I just thought that was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm just always like, release it.
I thought he died much younger, and there was something like weird. But it sounds if you die quite old in prison.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess 69's. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You're almost 70, but you would, I don't know. If you've got mental health problems, who knows?
Yeah.
So the weirdness with this case is that no one heard anything. The rifle hadn't been fitted with a sound suppressor. There was no evidence of sedatives, even though Butch had said in his interview that his family had been drugged. The motives for the murders are really unclear. Some thought it was the relationship with his father, because it was quite strained and can be quite aggressive. Someone said it could be due with his father's life insurance policy, because he was asking about that at the police station. He claimed after his conviction that it was his sister Dawn that had killed their father, which then caused their distraught mother to kill the siblings, and finally he killed the mother. I don't know, that's weird. Then this changed to Dawn and an unknown person who had fled the house before he could get a good look at them, killed the parents. Dawn killed the siblings, and he was the only person he killed was Dawn by accident when they were struggling over the rifle from her. So I don't know. It just changes a lot, and I'm just like, but they've died at 3 a.m. and you've gone to work.
Yeah.
So it's just, come on, you've done it, and who knows why. But it sounds to me like he's got quite bad mental health issues going on there.
Yeah.
So the former Defoe home at 112 Ocean Avenue became notorious as the murder house, and it sat empty for nearly a year until George and Kathy Lutz moved in with their 3 children and dog. Because it was the murder house, it was sold for $80,000, which was considered a steal.
Nice.
Because in addition to it being a 6-bedroom home, there was a heated pool and a boathouse on the Amityville River.
Yes.
They still found this a financial stretch, but I mean, it just looked...
You get boathouse.
Yeah. 5 months after the Lutzes have fled the property, after they've, see you later, it's too crazy, is when Ed and Lorraine entered the house. Ed claims that he was shoved down from a demonic or supernatural presence. And Lorraine said that she saw visions of the Defoe murders, that she walked into each room, saw what was happening.
Yeah.
And they also say that whilst they were in the basement, they claim they captured a demonic entity on camera. So I've not found that footage. I don't know.
It's video footage.
Well, on camera? Oh, I don't know. Just says on camera.
Right.
So I need to check that out.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something there. After this, the Amityville house went into foreclosure in 1977. It was next owned by James and Barbara Cromartie, who are the owners of Riverhead Raceway. Don't know where that is, but cool. But they changed the Amityville Horror House address from 112 Ocean Avenue to 108. This is just to
people
try and stop tourists, basically, and people. So that to this day, the Amityville Horror House is still 108. Everyone knows it is now 108, so you could still go and find it. But after an uneventful decade living within its walls, they sold it to another couple in 1987. It was sold again in 1977, and this time it went for $310,000. And then most recently, in 2017, the house sold for $605,000. So through the years, the property has been significantly renovated. If you see the picture of the house, it's got the iconic eye windows.
It looks like eyes,
Yeah. Those have been taken down.
They're square now.
It says that the eye windows have been removed. There's been changes to its exterior, interior. It now features a manicured landscape.
Oh, nice.
Cure. And
they've
updated,
done some gardening, is that?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. And updated living spaces. But there is still great public fascination with this house and the murders and the alleged paranormal activity rumours attached to the property.
Yeah.
So although no subsequent owners have reported any supernatural experiences, the house remains still a highly sought after property.
Yeah.
So that's my little rundown of the Amityville Horror House.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that one.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, why? Why has he done this?
Yeah.
We'll just never know.
I always find it weird in these cases where a lot of people have been killed. And how has he done that without someone hearing, without them struggling?
Yeah. Because there's loads, but like if you're interested and you've not done this already, there are loads of like documentaries, theories, and stuff like that of people going, oh well, maybe this happened like this, maybe this happened.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do lean into like the demonic stuff.
Yeah.
As an also possibility kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But I love that one. I just think it's it's not great for the people involved, never is. But as a murderino, yeah.
It's interesting.
It's very fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
Yeah.
How? Why?
How? Why?
And the Lutzes. I find, again, it's when there's multiple people and I'm like, maybe you could pull the wool over the kids' eyes and make them, you can scare kids quite easily.
Yeah.
Like when I'm a kid, I'm scared of everything.
Yeah.
You turn it into something. So for me, it's like either they're lying or something.
Or something's happening.
Something's happening, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're not lying, then for two adults and a load of kids to
it's crazy.
Experience things, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We might never know.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the Amityville house. Horror house. Yeah. If you want to go and see it, it's 108.
108 now. I'm sad they've taken those windows out.
I know.
That's the best bit. Little face.
So you've got one more.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about Annabelle.
Yay! Oh, we all love Annabelle.
We all love Annabelle. And I thought,
we might meet her one day, as we've just found out recently.
That'll be so. If she comes to the UK.
Judy, come on. Come to the UK.
They must have some crazy... They took her on tour. It would be this year that we're recording this, 2025. And there was all these rumours that she'd gone missing in a hotel.
Right.
Which turned out not to be true, I think.
Oh.
But like, for like a week, everyone was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
Yeah.
But I thought this one was interesting because obviously in the movies, she is like in every single movie. She's like...
Yeah, she pops up.
Yeah.
She's in the cabinet. She's...
Yeah. And she's doing devilish Annabelle things everywhere.
Yes.
And one of the movies does cover the actual real story.
The origin and all that stuff.
Yeah. But because it's so like wound into everything, I thought I'd just do the actual story.
Do it. Yeah.
As...
Because I was just thinking then, I was like, but who is Annabelle, Pete? Tell me.
Well,
we'll
find out.
What we're doing.
I've got another dramatic
reading
to do.
It.
Yeah.
Of course. I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah. Always extra. Here we go.
Okay, go for it.
Some dolls are made for comfort. Some are made for play. But every so often, one seems made for something else entirely. Something darker. Something dangerous. Tonight, I'm going to tell you the story of the real Annabelle, not the blockbuster movie version. The chilling, true case of the Raggedy Ann doll that became one of the most infamous objects in paranormal history. And once you hear it, you might never look at a doll the same way again.
And I don't.
And I don't know. Dolls are creepy. So it is worth mentioning, first off, in the movie, she's this really, really, really creepy porcelain doll.
Yeah.
Which is like the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah.
But she's actually a Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh, right. Like what I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah, like
when you think of a typical... Okay.
With the like sewn on hair.
Oh, I didn't know
she's
that.
She's all soft and fluffy.
Because she is... Yeah, she's a porcelain.
Yeah. And she's got like a drawn on nose and she looks really happy.
In real life?
In real life, yeah.
Okay.
So the movies make her way creepier.
Okay.
But the story, so it starts in 1970. A young nursing student named Donna receives a present from her mother, a Raggedy Ann doll. You know, we've talked about what they are now. Mm-hmm. Donna places it on a bed in a little apartment she shares with her roommate, Angie. Just a sentimental gift from Mum, nothing more. But soon, strange things begin to happen. The doll moves. At first, only slightly, so maybe its position shifts. It's sitting upright when Donna swears she left it laying down. But then it starts appearing in different rooms. So they'd leave it in the bedroom and come home, and it would be sat on the couch.
Oh, that is creepy.
It is very creepy. And then the notes appear.
Oh.
Scraps of parchment paper, which they didn't own. It wasn't something they owned, began turning up all around the apartment. And on them, written in child's handwriting, a message is like, help us. Help Lou. So Lou was one of their friends who came to the apartment and visited.
Right.
And so the fear's building. Mm-hmm. And one night Lou's staying over and he wakes from a deep sleep, frozen, can't move. And there he sees the doll, Annabelle, climbing onto his chest.
No.
Little cloth hands grab his neck and start strangling him. And then he blacks out. And so when he wakes again, the doll's back in the corner in the room as if nothing happened.
Was it a dream?
Was it a dream? Yeah.
Okay.
And then another night, Lou hears noises in Donna's room. He goes to investigate, finds nothing. Then suddenly, searing pain. He looks down and there's claw marks all across his chest and stomach. Just 3 scratches. And they're burning, like when you see a ghost hunt and they've got fully scratched.
Yeah.
A couple of days later, they vanish. So, terrified, naturally.
Yeah.
Donna and Angie bring in a medium, not Ed and Lorraine.
Okay.
And so during a seance, the spirit reveals itself, a little girl named Annabelle Higgins. where the name comes from,
Okay. Yeah.
who says she died on the land where their apartment is, and she tells them she feels really safe with Donna and Angie, and she wants to stay. So they're naturally very moved by her sympathy.
No props, mate.
Yeah, and they give her permission to inhabit the doll
Yeah.
and stay in the doll.
Yeah.
And that opens the door to
Something
everything else in the
Okay.
story,
Yeah.
or in the case.
Yeah.
So this is where the Warrens come in.
Okay.
So they're called in, Ed and Lorraine. And Lorraine immediately feels like this isn't a little girl. It's not a ghost. She believes it's a demon.
Yeah.
And that the demon has pretended to be innocent in order to win their trust. And the ultimate goal was possession of one of the women. So they had 4 stages of possession. So the main 3 stages are infestation, where it starts affecting a location or objects in your house. Oppression, where it starts targeting individuals psychologically, physically. And then possession, where it actually takes over the person.
Yeah.
And then their extra stage is encroachment, just where it starts finding an opening into your life. So that's like finds a way in, starts to cause terror,
I've wormed my way.
starts to cause you psychological stress, and then possesses you.
Right.
And so they bring in a local priest, Father Cook, who performs a powerful exorcism of the apartment.
Love it.
And once it's complete, they take the doll with them to remove it from Donna and Angie.
To go back to the church?
Well, to go back to their little museum.
Oh, sorry, Ed and Lorraine do.
Ed and Lorraine,
I think you meant the father did.
No, they bring him in to do the exorcism, and then they take the doll.
Yeah.
So on the drive back to their house in Connecticut, the car begins to fail. So the brakes cut out, steering locks over and over again, and they're like nearly losing control of the vehicle each time. Ed sprinkles holy water on the doll, and the car's fine.
Okay.
So they sprinkled that holy water.
Will that work in my car? My car's failing a lot.
Maybe.
Okay.
I could give you an Annabelle doll.
Let's see if it works.
And so they make it home, and they lock it away in their occult museum.
Yeah.
And so this is where it still is. It's in this like case, which is like lined with prayers, and it's got a cross on. And on the front it says, "Warning, positively do not open." But then in the aftermath, so it's locked away in the case. People are obviously visiting their museum. There was one man, he was tapping on the glass, laughing, daring Annabelle to do something, and Ed throws him out because he's like, absolutely not. Hours later, he's on his motorcycle, he loses control and he crashes into a tree.
Oh.
And he dies.
Oh.
His girlfriend's on the back, she survives, and she said that right before they crashed, they were laughing about Annabelle. And so...
Oh, God.
Literally,
oh, gosh.
And there was another one, a priest, he says, no, all superstition. And hours later, he's killed in a car crash as well. So
I feel like we should tread lightly on this podcast.
We should,
now.
yeah.
If you're listening, Annabelle, we respect you.
We respect you, Annabelle. There's lots of creepy dolls.
We're not laughing. If we laugh, we're going to die. Oh, no.
We will. There's one doll, I can't remember his name. People will be able to tell us, where apparently even if you look at a picture of him and look in his eyes, he can cause some havoc. I don't like looking at the doll. I find him kind of creepy anyway.
Well, you might die.
Well, I might die. I have looked at his eyes. It was in a YouTube video.
Oh, no. Maybe it has to be directly in the actual eyes.
True.
Or a photo. Anyway.
True. Hopefully. So, timeline.
Yep.
1970. This is where Donna receives the doll from her mother. And it's just in her apartment. So the first activity is the little movements.
Yeah.
And then she starts moving around the house. I'd love to see her just like... they don't have very stable legs, Raggedy Ann dolls, do they? And then the notes.
The notes is creepy.
The notes is creepy.
That's the creepiest part, I think, for me.
Yeah. Because either one of them's messing with the other.
Well, yeah. It's either you believe in the supernatural thing, and that's creepy, or you have someone in your circle
who's a psychopath.
Yeah. And that's just terrifying. Yeah.
I thought popped into my head that that's something I would do, but
I feel like it is something you would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Oh man.
squash that thought down. So that's after that the blood. I didn't say this part. Yeah, red liquid appears on the doll.
Oh.
No explanation.
Okay.
Which looks like blood.
Yeah.
Who knows what it was? And then the medium comes in and tells them this is Annabelle Higgins and she'd like to stay in your doll, please, which they give permission.
Yeah.
And from there, that's when Lou is attacked in his sleep, strangled, the claw marks.
Yeah.
Then the Warrens arrive.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the timeline. And then when Annabelle's back, there's loads of like stories people are saying of
taunting,
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is quite intense, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, to this day, she's sealed in her case.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think they have to clean the case and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't know, because there's videos of them opening
really?
the case and they're all like wearing gloves.
Well, the
and
actual
stuff.
people.
Yeah. Maybe they had to fix the case or something recently. I can't remember.
Might have leaked out otherwise.
Yeah.
How long did the prayers last? Like, I don't know.
Maybe I guess forever. Yeah, I think they just needed maintenance.
Yeah.
On the case, and so there's a video of them getting her out.
Well, if she's traveling around a bit as well for
True
paranormal conventions and stuff. I'm guessing she's locked in a travel baggie.
Yeah.
Travel case.
A little flight case.
Flight case.
What's in your
flight case?
bag?
Sir.
Just a doll.
Airport security, sir. What's in there?
Why does it say don't open?
We have to open it, sir. No. You'll die.
Don't touch it. I hope I'm never on a plane with Annabelle. That'd be well scary. So the potential explanations, a demonic entity. Again.
The one we secretly hope
we hope is true. Yeah. So others apparently see Annabelle as a cursed object. So that's the idea that things can absorb like trauma from around them, negative energy. So it creates all that negative experience, and that demonic thing isn't actually a demon. It's just a result of all these sad things happening in one place or one person.
Okay.
A poltergeist.
Yep.
That's another paranormal explanation.
Nice.
Medical explanations. Sleep paralysis is one. So for Lou, it could have been.
Yeah, is Lou okay?
I think he was okay after that. Yeah.
Just a bit traumatized.
Yeah. So
but okay, if everything disappeared, like the scars.
Yeah, the scars went. Yeah.
So he's okay.
But it could have just been. I mean, if they like medical students, I imagine they're probably pretty stressed.
Yeah.
So there could be some
stuff
of that
going on.
There's suggestions of hysteria from Donna and Angie. Oh, because of stressful situation.
Right, yeah, of course.
Maybe not just from the fear of the doll.
Yeah.
Like once you start believing it, you start piecing together.
Definitely.
Yeah. It happened to me when I was living alone, like last month.
Okay.
I turned the light off in the bathroom, went downstairs, watched.
You told me this.
Yeah.
So this is clearly on your mind.
It's on my mind.
You are worried.
When I watched it. Again. Yeah. Well, it happened yesterday again. But
so you turned it off?
I turned it off, went downstairs. I went back up, the light was on. And I've lived alone for 5 years, like no one else there. And then I went downstairs again. I turned it off again.
And it's done it again.
The first time I was like, I probably just forgot. The second time, I'm sure.
No, because I know you. So I used to live with Pete, and you are like incredibly OCD, routine based. Like, I mean, literally, he'll come in from the kitchen and you have to shut your kitchen room door to a certain amount of crack.
Yeah, that's for the cat to get through. It's not completely.
But it's always, but it's always that. Yeah. Like you come in, you lock your front door, you hang your key up on the same. You can't.
Yeah.
You don't leave the door unlocked. You can't. You can't leave the key in the door. You can't put it down on the counter. It has to go on its hook. Yeah. Like, you're very particular, and you. Like, there's been times where I taunt you where I leave the bathroom door open when I've been to your house. And I'm like, I'm going to leave it. And I hear you go upstairs and go, no, I have to shut it. And I have to turn this off and that.
Yeah.
So no, you're like, I feel like your robot settings within
would have turned it off.
This
is what I mean. And it happened 3 times the same day. I was like, I'm sure I've turned it off.
Maybe your cat's just learned how to.
Maybe. She's not very smart, but she could have.
Yeah, she's not that smart. She's very dumb.
But with the bathroom light, I was away working, and one of our friends, Cubby, was coming to feed the cat.
Oh.
And then after a while, I think the cat went to a cat sitter, so I didn't need him.
Yeah, okay.
But he walked past my house and he's like, "Oh, you're home then?" And I was like, "No, why?" And he's like, "Your bathroom light's on."
Oh, that's a good one. Oh no,
Literally.
you might be haunted.
And I was like, either Cubby's, because I said, "Are you sure you've not been in the house?" Because sometimes he'll go in and like, just watch TV.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, I haven't been in your house. I thought you were home. That's why I messaged you." So either he's lying.
That's a creepy one.
Or
I hate when things like that happen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Literally.
I mean, no. And I started this podcast telling everyone that I don't believe in that. Here I am going, "You're haunted."
There's no proof either way.
We need ghost matters.
Yes.
Need to investigate.
Oh, we forgot to mention that last time, didn't we? When he was on.
I think we didn't mention it on, but I mentioned it last.
Oh, good.
Week.
Yeah, ghost matters.
And we're just apparently going to keep mentioning it every episode because we keep forgetting that we've mentioned it.
Yeah. This is proof for the theory that maybe I just forgot the light was on.
That might be it. I just don't think so, though.
No. Yeah. But 3 times.
Yeah. It's strange. Things like that happen all the time, though. Like I once found Betty, my dog, and she was just in this room, actually. And she was just barking into the corner. And I've never seen her do that before. And she wouldn't come in. She just kept like scurrying backwards. And that freaked me out because I was like, what is that? And I think the resolution was that I think a blanket like had moved from the doors opening, like, like you open a door somewhere else in the house and you get a draft through and it moves, whatever. And I think basically like the washing in here had like wobbled a little bit from.
And she was scared.
Yeah. Oh, but my instincts went straight to, oh damn, there's a demon in the corner.
They always stare so creepily, like
the dogs.
The animals.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, even the cat sometimes she'll just be like,
and
I'm like, what are you looking at? And I'll go in front of her face to try and distract her, and she'll just go.
Yeah.
And like move to the side to keep looking into the corner.
What are they looking at?
So. Well, there we go.
So we don't know. We don't know. Well, we do know. No, we don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
We're skeptics, but...
Yeah. Call myself an atheist. Damn it.
Yeah.
And here I am. You got me convinced. You're haunted. We might be back next week for another episode. Pete might be... Pete might be dead. You might be possessed. That'd be good. If you are possessed, come on the show.
Yeah, we could have an actual...
We could interview with the poltergeist, please.
This is the infestation stage.
Well, we might also both be dead because we've laughed about Annabelle. So
sorry, Annabelle.
And subsequently, anyone listening to this, you might also pass. I'm really sorry. Please don't laugh about it, and you might be okay.
Yeah.
Or get some holy water.
Holy water. I'm quite certain you can't get possessed through the screen.
Oh, I'll be fine then. You're fine. Keep listening, listeners. You're fine.
Yeah, we'd have to ask someone who actually knows. I'm sure people have different theories on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a priest on here.
Yeah. Augustine.
Oh.
We actually know a priest.
We know a priest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
He'd be a fun guest, yeah.
That could be really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
But there you go. Ed and Lorraine Warren. Badasses.
Badasses.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whether you believe or not.
Self-claimed demonologist. Self-claimed clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Light trance medium.
Yeah.
Love it.
And even the skeptics, even if you don't believe at all, when you go into these scary houses, even the most skeptical person comes out.
You get the willies, don't you? You're going to get the willies. I get the willies just walking around here when everyone's out.
Yeah.
And I've got the light, and I have to like turn the lights on and go, yep, definitely nobody in here.
Yeah. Oh, that noise was the dog. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But she's asleep on the bed.
She's not here. She's gone out. What? So, yeah. I don't know what we feel.
50-50.
I just love them too. And
yeah.
I wish their museum was still a thing. I understand why it's not. But they are cool.
Yeah.
They are cool people.
Like someone bought their house recently.
Maybe.
Some like YouTuber.
Oh.
And they own now Annabelle as well.
Oh, I don't know. That can't be right. Because Judy's got it and she's still alive and she travels around doing stuff still.
Let me see.
Tippity tap. Beebity bobbity boop.
Matt Rife now owns Annabelle.
Matt, how could you?
Yeah.
Where's Judy?
He's it says here, Matt Rife, legal guardian of Annabelle. That's quite a nice way to put it.
That's being kind to her.
Yeah, you've got a nice little haunted demon. So yeah, who knows what'll happen? Maybe there will be more opportunity to see their collection.
It'd be cool to see the other stuff. I think it was like $12 to go in around their museum.
Oh,
I would have gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. We'll have to do a haunted US trip. Because there's so many places to visit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well.
There we have it.
There we have it. Let us know what you think about our little mini episode. I think we're going to do them like every 4.
Yeah, once a month type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that. Once a month type. Yeah. Yeah, so let us know what you think if you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And also, we've picked this one today mainly because we watched The Conjuring the other day, but also because thank you, Katie, for suggesting it. I did not think of it. And then a light bulb went on above my head when you said it. So it's always great when people are like, well, can you do something about this?
Yeah.
So let us know what you want to hear about. Because I want to learn about new cases.
Yeah. And there's so many.
And I like going over past cases as well. It's just fun.
Yeah.
We don't know shit.
No.
We're just having fun.
We're having fun and we hope you are too.
We hope you are too.
Yeah.
Our new catchphrase.
We hope you are too. Well, we'll be back next week with, you'll find out next week, won't you?
Have a lovely week.
Have a lovely week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.